Hi, my name is Charlotte Tilbury and we're here at the Grazia beauty shoot for this week's issue. For this issue, we've created 4 different beauty looks. One is the ingenue, the rock chick, the dolce vita, and finally the vintage vamp, which we have here. I've used my magic cream, which is just a miracle cream for the skin. It really does give you the most incredible highlighted, velvety, gorgeous sheen. It's the most incredible turnaround cream. It's a miracle for the skin. So I've started off by using that, and then I'm using my foundation, which is called Light Wonder. And again, it's brilliant because it just kind of gives you this amazing, luminous skin. It's sort of perfected luminous skin, and you can build it up, and it has a kind of natural anti-aging alternative to retinol, which is incredible on the skin. And so we've used that, and a little bit of the retoucher around the nose, underneath the eyes. And we have then used our fantastic brow lift, which to give a really kind of arched, elongated brow, because there's a kind of 1920s sort of feel to the makeup. So starting with the eyes, I've used my incredible brow lift. It's got this great brush in it to just sort of design where your hairs go, and then it's so easy to use because it's got this marvelous kind of fine edge, and it literally just mimics. You just draw fine lines to where the hairs naturally grow, so you can just fill in, and it's so easy to use. It sort of does all the work for you. We're then going to use the eye palette in Vintage Vamp, and we're starting off with the prime shade. And close your eyes, and we're doing a wash of that all over the lid with this great blending brush. So you literally, that's simple. Then you take the same brush and you put it in the enhanced shade, and you literally just nestle that right into the socket and just blend it upwards and outwards, and it kind of gives you this beautiful, softened, blended edge. And then you take your smudger brush, dip it in the same enhanced shade, and go, look up for me, darling, underneath the eye, and you can smudge it quite low because it will sort of blend it out beautifully for you. The brushes sort of do all the work for you, and the formulas are so refined that you never end up with sort of any kind of smudging or, you know, anything not looking blended. Then we dip this into the smoke shade, and you dip that into the smoke shade, and then close your eyes for me, darling, and you put more of that here on that outer corner just to make it, give it a little bit of more of a smokiness. And you can then do the same with your smudger brush, look up for me, darling, and just go underneath the eye. So then if you want a little bit more glamour for the evening, you take a little bit of this pop shade, and it's sort of a bit of shimmer, and literally you put it on with a finger and you just dab it onto the eyelid, and it creates this gorgeous, amazing sparkle. You can either kind of build it up, you can either do a beautiful wash, or you can build it up for a lot of kind of gorgeous, but it's shimmer, but it's really beautifully finely milled, so it never looks cheap or tacky looking. It just looks so refined. You can have sort of dazzling, hypnotic eyes with it. I cannot be without my Rock and Coal. It's amazing, this. It is a liquid liner inside a pencil, so it literally goes on like silk, and it doesn't kind of pull the skin, and you have about a couple of seconds to play with it, so you can smudge it if you want to, or you can get the most beautiful kind of perfected line, and then it dries and stays for 12 hours. So it really is like, it's the wonder kind of eyeliner. I've literally gone inside the eye, close your eyes, and along the top of the eye. And again, you start in the inner corner, slightly dragging it down, very close to the lash, 3/4 of the way up, draw a dot, and then join into a V. And that gives you that amazing kind of feline flick. And then I've used my Full Fat Lashes 5-star mascara, and what's so great about this is it's got a 5-star grooved brush, and it literally kind of lifts, curls, adds volume, length and drama all in one, so it's heavenly. I am, again, a massive mascara obsessive, so that was a heavenly kind of moment when we kind of finally discovered that mascara. Before doing your mascara, an absolute must is to use eyelash curlers, because eyelash curlers will immediately make you look awake. They will elongate your lashes, so you immediately make your lashes look longer, your eyes look more awake, and just generally more fabulous. I always love a bit of Hollywood glamour, and it's actually a kind of product that I used to use a lot on Jennifer Lopez. So what's so fantastic about this Film Star Bronze and Glow is it's amazing because literally you can cheat your way to kind of that fantastic silver screen goddess Hollywood skin, and like it's sort of been beautifully kind of dripped in candlelight, and you just pop it on top of the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, on the other side of the cheekbone, you can do a little bit on the temple, and also you can always do the bow of your mouth, and that's just really beautiful with lipstick, so it really enhances your lip shape. Then you take the same brush and you put it in the sculpt colour, and you just sculpt underneath your cheekbones, backwards and forwards like that. That's simple. and you can do underneath your jawline and into your temples, and it just creates the most amazing facial framework. You just have this killer cheekbone and kind of a sort of sharper jawline. It just literally gives you skin like satin, that beautiful kind of dreamy satin, that sort of Greta Garbo film noir skin. I don't know if you can see, but I've dusted it all down the chest, and it literally looks like I've just turned her skin into this beautiful kind of satin. It's so heavenly, and you can use this. It's a great trick actually, all the way down your décolletage or along your arms. At night, just you can even take a big fat brush and literally dip it in there and just go right the way along your arms, and it just creates this beautiful kind of candlelit sort of dreamy skin. Honestly, everyone has to have this product. This product is called the Retoucher, and it's amazing. So literally, if you've got a little bit of redness around the nose, you want to do a bit of retouching under the eyes, or if you have bags, it's so fantastic. It's so beautiful because it doesn't sit in the lines. It gives you this kind of flawless skin. I sort of named it the Retoucher after kind of, you know, the kind of magic pen that people use when they're kind of retouching pictures, and it sort of gives you this imperfect, flawless face. So, and I use that around the lips to kind of perfect the edges of the lips. And that was really fantastic, just to kind of, you know, sometimes you just need to perfect those edges, especially when you're doing a dark lip. And I used my fantastic lip cheat lip liner, which I also wouldn't be without, because it gives, especially when you're doing dark lips or even beige, actually I use lip liner all the time, I'm obsessed. It's always about matching the right lip liner to your lipstick and then your gloss. So everything in this collection is, you know, been matched, and all the kind of thought process has been thought through for you. A lip liner, even if you're doing a nude color, can literally cheat the kind of symmetry on your mouth, and therefore will give you, it'll also hold your lipstick in place, it will give you a more perfected lip. So I've used my lip cheat to outline the lip, and then I filled in with my Night Crimson lipstick, and then I've put the gorgeous Unleash Me gloss on top of it. All very naughty Vintage Vamp names. This is the Vintage Vamp look. And then I'm taking a little bit of my Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and this is, again, another amazing product. And I'm just using this brush and slightly going around the nose and just doing the center of the face, and actually leaving the rest to kind of glow. It smooths out pores and lines. It's kind of incredible because most powders actually age you, whereas this has got a lot of rose wax and almond oil in it, so it really gives you this, the emollients in it are so strong with the kind of micro fine milled powder that it sort of smooths out any pores, open pores you might have, or fine lines. It actually kind of makes you look like you've got this sort of airbrush face. And also, mustn't forget, I've got this great blusher, and it's called Cheek to Chic, and it's a swish and pop action. And you literally swish and then pop. So you swish it, take it on the back, bust it off on the back of your hand, swish onto the face, and then pop for a little bit of colour. And so it's just so easy, because a lot of people also would say to me, I don't know where to put blush, I don't know how to use blush. So again, the whole kind of thought process, as a makeup artist, I often mix a couple of colours. So sometimes when you see blush, you get that kind of pop of colour and a kind of beautiful halo that sort of spreads out across the face, sort of like as if you've been running around a forest age 12 looking heavenly. There's 6 shades of love, and I had a lot of fun with this. It's First Love, Love Glow, Ecstasy, Love is the Drug, and then the climax. There you have it, darling. Vintage Vamp. Really hope that you like the looks and the products. Let me know what you think below, and subscribe to Fashtag.